औरो मैं लाया हूँ आपके लिए कराटे ड्रेस।
ये तो बहुत अच्छी है, पर मैं इसे पहनूंगा कैसे? और कराटे क्लास में मैं करूंगा क्या?
औरो आपके कराटे के ये व्हाइट बेल्ट के पहले लेसन में आपको यही सिखाया जाता है कि इस ड्रेस को कैसे पहनना है, कराटे क्लास के अंदर कैसे आना है, अपने टीचर को कैसे ग्रीट करना है, कराटे क्लास में कैसे खड़ा होना है, और ये सारी बेसिक चीजें आपको व्हाइट बेल्ट के पहले लेसन में सिखाई जाती हैं। क्या आप इन सब चीजों को सीखने के लिए तैयार हैं?
हाँ, मैं बिल्कुल तैयार हूँ।
तो क्या आप भी तैयार हैं? अगर आप भी तैयार हैं तो करते हैं स्टार्ट।
The very first basic thing that we will learn will be introduction to your uniform, way to enter your dojo, how to greet your teacher, and then finally we'll talk about Dachi. Dachis are the stanzas that we are going to use in karate. One thing you should be familiar with, that in all the sessions we are going to use English words as well as Japanese words, because karate is the art of Japan, so it includes Japanese words. Now let's talk about the belt ranking system of karate. In belt ranking system, the very first belt and the by default belt comes white. Just after it, yellow, then orange, then green, and green is followed by purple. After purple, you will reach to blue belt, and then junior brown. After junior brown, senior brown, and then senior most brown. And finally you will reach to black belt. In the belt ranking system, the highest belt is black belt. It's time to learn how to wear the uniform. But before that, you should be aware that what is your uniform and how many parts does it have. So, your dress includes 3 parts. The first one is jacket, also known as wagi. The second part is trouser, known as jubon. The third one is belt, that is known as obi. And the whole karate uniform is known as gi. Wear your trouser and the jacket. Then you will see there are 2 jacket buttons on the left side. Make a knot on your left side and then finally turn towards your right. Again you will see 2 jacket buttons. Make a knot again and your dress is ready. Now comes the turn of the belt. So let's see how we wear the belt. Take your belt, divide it into 2 equal parts, then hold the belt in your one hand. Roll the one part of the belt around your waist. Now take the other half and start rotating it around your waist. Make sure the belt is in uniform position. Now you will find the 2 corners of the belt in the form of a cross. Put the left belt from inside, touching your belly. Take it up and then make a tight knot. Now again we have the 2 corners of the belt in our hand. Again make a form of a cross using them. Take the upper half inside the knot, and now the very important part, twist both the corners of the belt and make a tight knot. Now let's learn how to greet your teacher. In Japanese, teacher is called Sensei. So whenever you enter your dojo, you should greet your teacher. Let's see how we should greet our teacher. Os is a word that we use to greet our teacher. It's just like Namaste in Hindi or good morning or hi we say in English. Now it's very important to learn how to enter your dojo. So the next video will clear your doubts in this regard. Now let's learn how to enter your dojo. Dojo is your training area. When we enter, we say Onakismis. That means, can I enter the class? And when your teacher say Os, it means yes. Now similarly, let's see how we leave our dojo. Arigato means thank you. And arigato gozaimashita means thank you for attending my class. While you practice karate or any martial art, it's very important to have control on your breathing because it plays a very important role. So, let's see how we actually breathe in karate. So, while breathing, you should inhale a deep breath, hold it and release. Let's repeat. Inhale, hold and exhale. When you do breathing fast, it is known as kamate in Japanese. Now finally, it's time to learn what are dachi. Dachi are actually the stances that we use in karate. The very first dachi is Hesuku dachi. Let's try to stand in Hesuku dachi. In English, Hesuku dachi is known as closed leg stance. It is the ready stance used in some kata. The second dachi is Musubi dachi. In English, Musubi dachi is known as standing stance. Musubi dachi is the formal way of standing in Japanese martial arts. It is also used while you greet your teacher. The third one is Hikodachi. In English, Hikodachi is known as parallel stance. Hikodachi is an attention stance or get ready stance. Now the fourth one is Hasiji dachi. In English, Hasiji dachi is known as natural stance. Hasiji dachi is also known as Yoi dachi. It is a formal waiting posture used in some styles of karate. The next dachi is Genkusu dachi. Genkusu dachi is known as front stance. While you do Genkusu dachi, 70% of the body weight should be on your front foot and the remaining 30% of the body weight should be on the back foot. The vertical distance between your two foot should be around 1.5 shoulder width and the parallel distance between the two foot should be around 1 shoulder width. The front leg should be bent and low. The back leg should be straight and long. Your back foot should be pointing forward at an angle of 22.5 degrees. Try to keep all these things in your mind while you do Genkusu dachi. Now finally comes Sija. In English, Sija is known as kneeling stance or proper sitting stance. Sija is the traditional Japanese way of sitting on the floor. Now, let's practice all the dachis we discussed about. Heisoku dachi, Musubi dachi, Hikodachi, Hasiji Dachi, Genkusu Dachi, Sija Dachi. Now it's time for assignment. So here is your first assignment. It's a request to you all to do your assignments properly. And then finally, when you know everything properly and you have practiced enough, you can move to the next lesson. Thank you.
ओ सोरो, कैसा लगा आपको व्हाइट बेल्ट का पहला लेसन?
बहुत अच्छा।
वेरी गुड औरो, इसको प्रैक्टिस करते रहिए। जो भी आपको भी असाइनमेंट दिए गए हैं रोज उसकी प्रैक्टिस कीजिए। हम मिलेंगे कराटे व्हाइट बेल्ट के दूसरे लेसन में कल आपसे। आज के लिए
लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब।
टाटा बाय बाय। ओस।